so far from here, focused on my own way, with never looking back to those who lived in fear. There was nothing I could do, there is nothing you said that could make me realize how much lucky I was. Just out of reach of the fire.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We're here live, Charlotte, North Carolina, Charlotte Motor Speedway. That's right, here for the Winstel Cup Racing Series, here for the K&N cars. And tonight, these boys are about to do 60 laps around this awesome track here at Charlotte. Fasten to your seatbelts. We're in the middle of practice right now, about to head into qualifying soon. So, hey, get your refreshments, get everything going. You're right up here with live OSR Network, YouTube, and Twitch tonight here for Winstel Cup Racing action. Stay tuned. Hope everyone, man, out there is going to enjoy this awesome action here tonight, though, because we have got 29 of some of the bad fast boys here at the Winstel Series, and they're going to do battle. They're going to tackle this track here in Charlotte. And as always, this is the first of a doubleheader night tonight. Folks, we got a good one going on here because we've got the High Country Trucking Series presented by UNAG right after this one. So, hey, get ready. I'm excited. Hope you're excited. Get this thing geared up tonight. So folks, let me hear who your favorite is tonight here, because we're going to be at Charlotte here. That's right, Charlotte, North Carolina. The speed here, Concord, USA, or Concord, North Carolina, that is. And these boys right now, they're in the middle of practice, so you're seeing them out there, man, just beating and banging and carrying on and having a good old time amongst themselves. As always, man, these guys put on a good show here at the Winstel Cup Series. Man, I am happy to be here for this series, and I think they're getting geared up here as we're in the race here tonight. We got a couple more. I think we're off next week, though, and that'll be kind of cool as we're getting into the fall season here, winter season. Well, we had a good announcement tonight, as you heard it right. Coming this Tuesday here, starting September the 12th, we got we're back with Racing for a Cause. That's right, folks. If you missed the series that I did with them there back in the winter, when I did their late models on Wednesday night, definitely I'm going to tell you what, those guys put on a show, and it is awesome. I love what they stand for, the causes that they do. But starting September the 12th, I'll be back there, OSR Network. Myself, Joe White, will be up here in the booth calling the action for their truck series there starting September the 12th. So I'm happy to announce that, and it's going to be an awesome thing to get going there. As always, all the leagues that I do, we definitely, man, have got some, I'm going to say some killer style racing, man, for all you folks. I mean, we got non-stop 6 days a week for you here at OSR Network. And I want to appreciate, very, very thankful for the viewers, thankful for all the leagues, all the drivers out there. I mean, you guys, man, y'all put on the show out here. And I think tonight, these guys, well, we just got 31. I'm going to tell you what, this season has been a thunderstorm for Winstel. And wow, it has just been awesome. Hey, what's going on? Mowing the grass, K Hill. Man, I hear you. Hey, you gotta mow the grass now. That's one thing you gotta get done. But I'm gonna tell you what, these guys out here, what's going on, Taylor? How you doing? I'm gonna tell you what, these guys out here are about to set sail here. 60 laps they're gonna do non-stop. We're getting set here, qualifying here in a couple minutes. And then we're gonna get on some racing action, folks, and I'll tell you. Charlotte here, Concord, North Carolina. That's my home. home area, so to speak. So never been to the track, but I've been near it and whatnot. But these guys are definitely going to put on a show. It's been a thunderstorm here with the K&N cars. The Winstel Series this season, I don't know what it is, what they've done, but they have definitely put on a good show. Yeah, 30 cars at the green flag. Absolutely. It is going to be electric here. And about 22. Well, folks, that's Flyer, man. That is Brendan McGee. He's the owner here at Winstel. And Brendan, I want to give a shout out to you, man. I want to appreciate you letting me broadcast these series. This is season 2 here. I've been with y'all. It's actually season, I think, 6 here total for Winstel, but this is the second series I've been with them here, and I appreciate them letting me broadcast all these races as always, because it's fun to watch these guys. These guys have fun, and man, it is awesome. It is going to be a fight, man, like what he just said, from the start to the finish here, because these boys are going to be on top of each other, climbing around, clawing around for 60 laps. It's a shootout style battle here, and that's the one thing that makes it exciting in Winstel. Not a long drawn out affair here. These boys come out here to race, have fun, get it done, and man, it's awesome to see out here. And they do a unique style. They don't always use the same tracks all the time. You know, we visited a couple different ones, like last week, Sonoma. Wow, if you missed that one, go back and watch that one, because that was a thriller. And gonna be a thriller here at Concord too, so fasten your seat belts. Gonna be interesting. Well, folks, if you ain't done it already, hit a like here. Hit a sub if you hadn't hit a sub, man. You're missing all the action, because, boy, we got the cars pouring in. We got the crowd pouring in. We got the viewers pouring in here. Getting set, man, to do some awesome racing. These boys doing a little pit party here before we go to our qualifying session. I'll see how much virtual death these guys can do on this actual pit party here. Is actually there are all these guys lined up. Slew of cars, almost a full field here. That is awesome. And folks, we're not done, because right after this race at 8:50 p.m. Eastern time, that's right, we go live against Chicagoland. We got the High Country Trucking Series presented by UNAG. So stay tuned for that. But well, right now they're doing a little pit party here before they get started with qualifying, just to show off their skills and to show their skills. They are 3 wide, folks. 2 wide coming out of the turn, almost 4 wide right there. You want to talk about, man, sending somebody into the wall, open to 70. He's up there doing his best hooligan game, man, right there. Drift job. Wow. Get ready, because what you're seeing here is the excitement of 60 laps that we're about to see, man, non-stop, from lap to lap here, from turn to turn, from straightaway to straightaway. It is going to be electric there. And I just told you, it's a pile up. It's a car wreck, smash, and boom, in the back stretch back there. Gotta love it. And I got my snacks ready, got my pretzels ready, got my cookies, got my drink ready. I'm ready for this action. And boom, there they go again. He sent him to the moon, and he's in the catch fence. Wow. So let's give you a little taste of what we're going to see tonight. Hopefully I can get some of these names down right here, because, boy, we got a lot of them. And There goes the car, the Miller car. He says, man, I'm thirsty. I got to go to the infield a second. I'll be right back, fellas. Oh, where he going? He got to leave. He got an emergency. Well, like I say, hang on to it, folks. Nah, I never been to Concord. I've been to Concord, never been to this track. All right, here we go. In the middle of a little bit of drivers meeting right here. Probably telling them, say, look, fellas, we got a big field here tonight. Guys, be patient out here. Try not to kill each other, man, right off the start if you can, but sometimes it happens. You just never know. Here we go. Qualifying's almost, man, getting ready to start here, folks. Get your refreshments, get whatever you got to do. Tell your dog be quiet. Got a cat, that's fine too. Well, you know, either way. Like I say, man, if you love this thing, hey, hit a like button, hit a sub button. If you don't like it, well, hit a dislike. And I got other videos like golf, and you can always, Kay Hill said he's mowing the grass, so you can always mow grass. But yeah, man, I'm gonna tell you what, it's about time, man, to get racing here soon. Like I say, we're getting ready for qualifying. Tell everybody in the house, time to be quiet. Gotta shut it down. We got racing time here, and we've got 32 of some of the best here the Winstel's going to have to offer. And it's going to be definitely interesting to see what we got. Surprised to see that we got, I mean, I don't want to say I'm surprised, but it is awesome to see these guys get 32 some drivers here at Winstel. That's a huge field. All right, here we go, folks. Getting set for qualifying here time. Winstel Cup Series action. That's right, from Charlotte, North Carolina here. Concord Speedway, Charlotte Motor Speedway, that is, to a lot of folks here. Here we go, batten down the hatches. Well, we know there's a hurricane, and our thoughts and prayers to everyone down in Texas. These guys are about to put on their own hurricane up here. We're getting set for qualifying now. Underway here. So you got 5 minutes or 2 laps, whichever one you can get this thing in, and the best thing that you can get done. Right now, we'll just let you listen to the sights and sounds before we get this thing set for 60 laps of pure mayhem here at Charlotte. Alright, we're in the middle of qualifying here, folks. Like I say, you got the 5 minutes or 2 laps here, whichever comes first. We got 33 guys out here. And ladies. I see we got one out there, Lisa Ryan, out there in the field tonight. It's kind of cool, man. So I have to watch and say the ladies and gentlemen out here tonight on the track. As we're here with the Winstel Cup Series. These guys about to do 60 laps here. Charlotte Motor Speedway, K&N style cars. So it's going to be interesting to see as right now the man on point, Josh Connors, looking pretty good up there right now. What's going on, John Marine? How you doing? We're in the middle of qualifying right now. Absolutely, Flyers. It's definitely going to be a bad, fast track out here. Definitely going to be fun to watch these guys go around here. Josh Connors still putting it on point right there. So, going to be very interesting. Got a lot of new guys out here. Like I say, guys and gals. See, old Lisa Ryan made it out here. It's one of the Winstel Cup regulars. But, if anybody doesn't know, also Flyer right there. He is actually Brendan McGee. He is the man on. He's the man out there. He's sitting in 9th right now, so he's looking pretty good. There we go. And the man put it on pole tonight, Josh Connors, putting it on top there. Let's get to our grid in order here. As Josh Connors puts it on pole tonight, Brandon McKissy sitting in 2nd. We got Jeremy Davis in 3rd, Zach Campbell starting 4th. Evan Sorensen right there in 5th. Andy Trupont sitting 6th. Dalen Roberts 7th. Ryan Doucette starting 8th. Brendan McGee there in 9th. And Brett Fossey rounds to the 10th. So we look to the rest of this field. Wow. Boy, it is huge. Star-studded. Action-packed and talent-based here tonight for Winstel Cup Series at the Charlotte Motor Speedway. And that's right. These boys are gridding up here. As man, look at the names as we go down through here. Some of them we definitely know. A lot of them are new guys. Woo, I'm going to tell you, it is going to be very new guys and gals right there. As you saw Lisa Ryan, too. I have to remember that. We got the ladies in the house here tonight. Hey, I appreciate it. Absolutely, man. Got to keep old Texas in our minds right there because one small step you're going to spin out. Hey, I understand. Yeah, we definitely got to definitely, man, keep thoughts and prayers, man, to all the dudes in over there in Texas, man. As they definitely they getting hit hard. Hate to see that. But here we go. We're getting set here to go racing, folks. It's going to be 60 laps here tonight. Pure exciting action. Not a problem. Man out front there, though, Josh Connors. He puts it on pole, and he looked good doing it out there, too. So, I don't know if he's a newcomer or not. He's been here for a couple times. So, definitely going to be interesting to see as what's behind him. He's got the 84 machine. That's what that looks like behind him. Let's make sure that is the 84. $64. My bad. That's Jeremy Davis. Well, here we go, folks. We're getting set. So, hopefully not too many cautions. Hopefully not too many dying out here. Yeah, the Bud cars are looking good. Charlotte Motor Speedway. You're right, John. Pretty much be my home track here. So here we go. 33 bad fast. Looks like we got about 30 of them that are gridded up here tonight. Total out here on the field. There's the pace cars coming around here. And it's coming around here to take the, coming into turn number 3, coming out of turn number 4 here. It's going to let these guys loose tonight. Josh Connors and company's up front. Here we go, batting the hatches down here, folks. Pace stars out of 4. Going to take that hard left turn on pit road. We're going to go green flag racing here tonight. Charlotte Motor Speedway, 60 laps. Josh gets a good start, as they all do. Heading into turn number 1. It is a storm of cars as they go 2 wide, right in there, 2 wide, all the way back to the back as they maintain 2x2s to the side right there. You got to look, though. Zach Campbell falls to 5th. Right now, Josh Connors puts it up front. Jeremy Davis right there in 2nd, as there are a line of machines behind them. Some of them going high, some of them going wide, some of them going low, but that's okay. We definitely got a field of cars rumbling around here, Charlotte, as there's 2x2 in the back. Their nose to tail up front. The 77's looking on the inside. Ryan Doucette, he's the past champ here, is looking to try to do it again, as these cars are thundering around this track so far here at Charlotte. Hope everyone, man, is liking it right now. Part-time, green flag. Hey, party time. That's right, green flags in the air. Absolutely. Oh, look at the Miller time. Miller Life, High Life right there. He is definitely taking the high line and the High Life right there. He's got the Bud machines behind him, though. That's old Evan Sorensen right there in the number 11. Excuse me. That's old Brett Fosse and Dalen Roberts right there, respectively. They are side by side, doing their things. One of them's got the mellow yellow machine. That's Cameron Hearn out there. We definitely know him. He can ride high with this thing and get it done out here. Dalen Roberts in that 78's looking good, or excuse me, Dalen Roberts in the 74, Bud, in front of Brett Fosse right there. As these cars looking pretty good right now. They're all spread out. Yep, Zach's going pretty good. Zach Campbell is. He's up in the 4th spot so far. So some good hard racing happening right now. They're all nose to tail. Being very, very patient out here, because they understand that this track, if they're not, can step out and bite you at any time. And boy, look at the jockeying around happening already. Let's take it to the dash cam. You know, one in particular person, man, loves that. And up front, you can see the cat fights going on up there. These boys, man, are bouncing around. Yes, it's got a lot of good throwback style paint schemes going on. Got a good battle here, though. Ryan Doucette, oh boy, I tell you what, that car gets wiggly. Evan right there had to hang on to that number 11 machine. They were talking about this track being very, very slick here tonight, and I can believe it. Right now, let's get a high-wide shot here to see, because they go side by side. That's Brendan McGee and his Dodge Chevy machine back there. We got some battles up front also. That's the number 11 of Evan Sorensen. He's trying on the inside of the 64 there. Jeremy Davis, that's for the 4th and 5th spots respectively. But back there in the back, you still got some good fighting going on, as old Brendan McGee's trying. Cameron Hearn's right in front of him, but that's Brendan on the high side right there with Nicholas Ward along with him. They're going side by side respectively with each other. So it's definitely interesting to see what lines these guys are taking. Look at that Winstel car back there, though. Looks like the Winston machine. Boy, he almost had to have a pack of cigarettes right there. He about needed it. If he quit smoking, well, he just started back. About 2 pack a day right there on that move that he was doing, because that thing about stepped out and went wild on him. As right now, these guys, whoa! And another one, that was the paint mobile, the 51 machine. Nicholas Doucette came out of the turns a side by side or sideways with it. Almost painted the outside wall with his DuPont right there. But man, to tell you what, these cars are wicked loose right now, and you've got to be very, very careful with them. So you got one guy, man, smelling paint, the other one smoking cigarettes. So they are still side to side, door to door, going into the turns, trying to come out. They settled out a fair coming out of 2, as they'll go nose to tail coming down the back stretch. Everyone right now, single file line, as we're at lap 8 here, 60. They're clicking these things off. Here comes the 51, looking on the 97 there. We got two Dodge Chevy machines out there. Look, they're rallying hard for Dodge out here. Caution's underway. Oh, let's go back and see on the replay what happened there, because it looked like a big one. Wipe out in the turn. Let's go back here on the actual it looks like it happened right here with Dalen. Dalen's on the high side. Let's see if he just got loose on there. Oh no, yeah, they got together. Wow. Ooh. And Brandon Cruz Monsivice got through that pretty good, that LSR TV machine. So wow, under caution for the first time tonight. Wow, interesting. So, what y'all think about this racing so far? And we're in the caution here for the first time. Very interesting race so far. What you think? Right now, with these guys storming down on pit road, trying to get everything they can. Hey, they want all those tires and fuel they possibly can get right now. Yep, that was Dalen, boy. He hit the wall, hit it hard, and hit harder. Look at that pile of cars coming down on pit road. That is a very, very busy place right now. As everybody gonna get 4 tires and fuel. You're definitely going to probably be screaming at your pit man all night long. I want tires. I want tires. There goes the Winston machine. Some of these guys might have opted for 2 tires. I don't know if that was a good move or not, but hey, it's on them. We'll have to see. Because there was our leader, Josh Connors, going in, but coming out, he had definitely lost a couple places. Jeremy Davis, I'm showing Dustin Router, or Justin Roden, excuse me, and Blade Witt. They all 3 right there in the top side of it. Yeah, they'll put me on the big TV. That's it. Well, you know what, John? The way I look at it, I am happy and thankful for everything that's happened, all the success that I've gotten, and couldn't do it without guys like y'all out there, man, in the chat. Couldn't do it with the leagues, the viewers, and everybody out here, the drivers, man. It's awesome to see. These guys are putting on a good show, though. They got 26 of the 33 gridded up tonight, so it looks like about 6 or 7 that didn't grid up. But 26 of these cars out here gridded. So we still got a huge field here for Charlotte Motor Speedway for the Winstel Cup Series. K&N style cars under caution for the first time here. That's okay for the first time tonight. And then I'm going to tell you, it's pretty good. These things, man, are wicked loose. And these guys out here are battling with these things lap after lap after lap. And it's just something that they can't. I don't know. They were talking about it in practice. They just said, wow, it's just interesting to see just how slick this place is. So you got to be very careful. Driver style track. You like that, huh? Yeah, driver style track out here. So huge field, huge cars, a lot of huge horsepower here tonight. These guys are getting it done pretty good. As my wife just came out of the room, Taylor salad lady, so that's what she was eating anyways. Well, I'll tell you what, happy birthday there, Taylor. Alright, we're getting set here. Go back green flag racing here. Under caution for the first time tonight of the Winstel Cup Series here live. Charlotte Motor Speedway here for the K&N style cars. These guys, what they call the ARCA cars, man, I guess in real K&N style here on iRacing. Kind of settling this thing out here, but we've got a huge field, 26. Some bad fast drivers and some bad fast cars on a bad fast track tonight here, and a very hot track at that. That's pace cars going in turn 3, coming out turn number 4. Lights off here. They'll take that hard left turn off on pit road and let loose these machines, and then they're going to thunder to life coming across the line here as they will go side by side. There you go, man out front, Jeremy Davis. He's got the GoDaddy machine, and the only thing he's saying is go, 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 because they put the pedal to the metal and they're gone. Single file heading into turn number 1. You got the 23, that Winstel, looks like the Winston throwback machine right there. Like I said earlier on, if the man wasn't smoking, he started smoking after almost he tried to hold on to that thing. But right now they are stacked side by side. Going into turn number 3 is the head here. I'll be clicking off lap 14, or actually lap 15 will be when they cross the line of 60 here. Man up front, Jeremy Davis though, Blade Witt right there behind him, Justin Router. He's got his hands full with Brandon McKissy though, man, on the inside of it. Hope you don't kiss the wall, kiss each other as they're going down the backstretch. That definitely would not be good at 180 mile an hour. As right now you can see Josh Connors, who put it on pole tonight, he's sitting in the second spot. Going on the inside, he's got his hands full with the 11 machine there though of Evan Sorensen, who is on the backside of him. They are stacked up deep coming out of the turn on the straight there as they come across the line. Lap 16 complete here, 60 tonight though, folks. I'm going to tell you, this is what the Winstel Cup Series is all about. You got that right, Taylor. And I'll tell you what, John, like I say, man, this thing, man, is awesome heating up out here already. It's a hot track. These boys were talking about it in practice all race long. They said they got to be in the groove here. If not, these things, man, will get evil out from under them. Right now, it is a hornet's nest from the front to the back. You can put, man, a piece of bread over the whole field right now because that's how stacked up they are. Battle for the lead as they come to the front here. They are 2 by 2 up front, 2 by 2 behind them. Thought better of it, though. As you just saw, the 24 came out of the turn right there. Brandon McKissy, boy, he had to hang on to that thing. Almost painted the outside of the wall there with the DuPont machine. Just had to be very, very careful as he still goes door to door with Zach Campbell, who's on the outside of him, on the inside of him, excuse me. Yep, about 25%. You got that right, John. And so far, it is a awesome battle because we got a battle for the lead up front here as Blade Witt's taking GoDaddy to the front. He's trying, but he got a little wiggly right there. He's got the National Guard behind him trying to give him all the support he can, but they still go side by side. That 64 is holding strong on the high side there. 64, Jeremy Davis. The problem is, I don't know. I think the inside's just a little bit better at this point. As the 89 makes the pass, takes the lead, he's going to bring Zach Campbell along with him. Here comes Zach as they storm into turn 1. Or at lap 19 here at 60. Looks like old Britt Fozzie might have disconnected out there. Might be having some little connection issues. Hate to see that. As everybody knows, hey, it is an online sim. Connection things happen. There's a couple things we can't control. Computer. One thing we can't control, man, is connection problems and everything else, you know. So, man, right now it's looking very, very good. All right, well, we got a definitely battle going on right here. And up front here, though, Zach Campbell's trying to go on the inside of the 89. Battle for the lead again. Blade Witt right there on that 89 on the outside. They are still going to go side by side as they storm down the back stretch. We're under caution. Let's go back on the replay here. Watch that caution again because it looks like a car wreck here on 85. So let's see what happened as they come around here for lap 22, 23 of 60 tonight. Charlotte, they're coming out of the turn. Brandon McKissy right there. Looks like he was involved. Yep, just got a little bit punched in the back a little bit. Him and 11 got together. Wow, that was a good job, man, because that could have been disastrous where it happened right there. Half the field could have been involved. Good checkup by everybody, though, there. So, good driving job under caution for the second time tonight. We're at lap 22 of 60 here. Awesome racing so far, man. This has been very, very good from the green on right now. Who's y'all's favorites out there? Yeah, John, looks like 24 just got a little bit of little tap, man, from the backside. No harm, no foul. That's what I always like saying when them racing deals. His name's actually Brandon McKissy, so I guess I might ended up kissing on him just a little bit, and he got turned around. But hey, it is what it is, you know. Hey, these guys out here are still having a blast with these cars. It has been a heck of a race out here, man. I'm gonna tell you, the guys are they're nose to tail, side by side. But hey, folks, I tell you what, as always, in that 89, he says, hey, I'm going to just drive through everybody down on pit road. Is he going to be able to beat him out? Nope. The 0-2 of Zach Campbell's going to get him coming out of the pits. And it's a race off pit road, boy, right there. That's a storm of cars coming off there. So, under caution here again tonight. As we'll get a quick summary here of lap 22 of 63 lead changes. 2 cautions in here for 5 laps. So not too bad for the handling of style cars that they're dealing with tonight. I know these guys talked about in practice before the race. They said, hey, this car's just evil handling, Joe. I just don't know what to do about it. We don't know what's going on. So as always, hey, want to appreciate it. But like we said, we're live here. That's right, John. We're live here tonight. Winstel Cup Racing Series, K&N style cars, Charlotte Motor Speedway, Concord, USA. Well, we got some clear skies and a hot track. A lot of hot drivers out here. A lot of hot horsepower right now. Hopefully no hot heads, and you know we can keep that man settled afterwards, or they can just kind of go after the race and handle that themselves. So either way. But that GoDaddy machine's looking pretty good. He's going very well. As well, there's some extracurricular activity on caution. Don't know what happened to him. Like he got spun out or spun himself out. But up front, Zach Campbell's been able to bring the National Guard machine to the front. You got that 11. Don't count him out. That's Evan Sorensen right there. He's looking very good. As these guys right now, they're putting on a tremendous show here tonight at Charlotte. So as awesome as always, I love seeing it. Hope y'all do. Alright, here we go. Getting set, about to go back green flag racing again. I hope you've enjoyed this one, because well, I tell you, I've enjoyed, man, every bit of what this thing has to offer here. Hey, very old school Jeff Gordon, Martin Cut, yep, even Dan the Capacitor. That's right. We got a little bit for everybody out here tonight. So awesome, and to see what we've got happening. We're at lap 25-60. Well, folks, this ain't the end of it tonight, because we got another one, 8:50 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's right, 8:50 p.m. We got the High Country Trucking Series presented by UNAG. Them boys are going to be at Chicago, so we go from Concord to Chicago. It'll be interesting to see what they do in those truck machines out there tonight. Those guys have been able to put on some very good show here the last couple of weeks. It's been interesting. We had Watkins Glen with them last week there, John. Awesome. I hear you. Well, yeah, I try to keep neutral on it too myself. So getting set here to go back green flag racing. Pace car's coming out of turn number 4 here. He's got the lights off. Going to take that hard left turn off on pit road. And Zach Campbell up front is going to try to take the nation with him here as they go. And they do. Green flag in the air. Lap 26 will be completed of 60 here. Going to be very, very interesting. And a fight up front here as they go stack 2-2. Zach Campbell, though, gets a good jump up front. Here comes the 11 of Evan, though, on the inside there. Right behind him, though, I tell you what, Blade did not get a good jump with that number 1689 machine of his. With the 64 there, Jeremy Davis, he's on the inside. He got a very good run. Oh, and he's got to hang on to it. Boy, look how loose that thing is. Very wiggly, but here comes the pole center. We got a car smashing. That is the Winstel machine. I'm going to come the Winstel machine. Hit the wall. Another one in the grass mowing back there. No caution, as I think they was able to get off the racing surface. But the 64's on the inside there. He's battling along with the man himself, Brendan McGee, that number 94 machine, as they'll go side by side in turn one. They do it door to door, wheel to wheel style. They door to door behind them as they storm out of turn number 4. As they cut across the line, it's going to be lap 28 here of 60 completed tonight. Charlotte Motor Speedway. Folks, I'm looking at it right here. This is the Winstel Cup Series. If you enjoy this league, come sign up. Check that man out. Check him out. Winstel Cup Series. As we're live here every Sunday with these guys, and they have short series, short races, and short, well, huge on power. Let me just say that. Definitely got some good racing going on. Is that 64, Jeremy Davis, still on the inside? He clears the number 94. Excuse me, actually the 97 cleared him, but Nicholas Ward right there, Brandon McGee of the 94 also. So the two Dodge Chevy machines are trying to scoot it to the front right now. Cameron Hearn would be the other man behind them right there, along with Nicholas Doucette, who was on the inside and the backside there. Let's see if we can't get something I like doing, and that's the OSR Network rundown order here tonight. And we'll see if we can't get it before there any cautions or anything, man, happen out here. Here we go, man. Well, as we say that, forget about it. Oh, well, we know who that is. Let's go back on the replay. Wow. I hate to see that. Oh, Ivan just didn't have a good run. As he's coming on in the turn. It's like he might have just got a little bit of help turning around. Well, 27 blinking. Wow, that's a major net code right there. And then they eventually got into each other. Turned him around, went flying through the grass again. Gave it a little hedge trim right there. No harm, no foul on his end. But oh, Ivan right there, just not what he likes. So may have to do one of those rundown orders on the under caution just to get it in. Under caution again though. Lap 30 of 60. We got a halfway point here. 30 more to go. You're right, John. 30 to go here. So it's been a good one so far. I've enjoyed it. Hope y'all have enjoyed it. And John, he's out there talking up a cool man to be in a hurricane. He definitely talking a lot. I tell you. You got a boat, man, with a Wi-Fi happening or a satellite system going on, John. Look, John's out there with a boat in the middle of the hurricane watching the race. That's some dedication, folks, right there. I'm going to tell you what. Absolute dedication. Well, anybody else out there, let's hear from you. Hey, John getting kind of lonely out there talking to himself. He definitely would love to hear somebody say, somebody talk to me. That's what John's out there saying in the chat. Well, as always, like I say, I always appreciate the viewers. Appreciate everybody coming out here. And it has been a heck of a race so far. These guys, man, tonight have done a tremendous job here of putting on a show for each and every one of you viewers. So it's definitely been a good one from the start to the finish here so far. I've liked it. Hope y'all have. But, so it said it's lap 32. We go back green flags. Probably going to be like lap 33 or actually lap 34. Get this thing underway here. All right, here we go. About to rack them and stack them again here and get these boys back flying around this track here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. That's right, Winstel Cup Series here live tonight. And, it's been a very good one, and we're also live here on YouTube, Twitch, and yeah, we'll throw it out on Mixer too as well. So I want to appreciate everybody. Hey, look, check us out online at onlinesimracingnetwork.com. Also, check us out on Facebook at OSR Network, YouTube at OSR Network, Twitch at OSR Network. You can check us out on Twitter also at OSR Network. So there you go. Anyway, you can get a hold of us. There you go. And we're here 6 days a week. We're off tomorrow night, though. And we're actually off this Tuesday. Starting September the 12th, though, we got Racing for Cause Truck Series. That's right, we're back with Racing for Cause. I'm happy to be back with those guys. Those guys are a good group, a bunch over there. Enjoyed what they do, enjoy what they stand for. Love it, man, every minute of it. Obviously, we've got the Winstel guys here, UNAG. We've got now the Racing for Cause, ExtremeMotorsports99.com, and can't forget about, we got also the Hardline. Can't forget about, man, Racing Freak Sim Racing League. Here we go. Getting set here to go back green flag racing once again. All right. Definitely. Well, Taylor's out there, man. He's spreading a lot of love for everyone. I hear you. Good deal. Well, pace cars coming into turn number 4. Gonna set sail here. Gonna head off down pit road and let these machines go back to work here again. As that man right there, Zach Campbell, he takes off, hammer to the ground and gone. GoDaddy's right behind him. Oh, he's got the 94 there, that Dodge machine. Wow. This is Joe White. How you doing, Nick? How are you out there? This is Joe White, man, the man on the mic tonight. What's up, Chris? How you doing? Well, I'll tell you what, right now, though, Josh Connors, he put it on pole. He has said, look, I want to get back up there. He led 10 laps, got caught up a little bit on pit road. He's been able to try to work his way back up front. Boy, look at the GoDaddy machine. Gets in the back of him, coming off. That's going to send him down, weed-eating the hedges a little bit as he goes off into the grass. Is he going to come back up on? What a driving job. We're going to tell you what, Josh Connors just showed us how to drive a K&N machine on the grass, and that made Earnhardt's pass in the grass look like, well, he was out there just going through a mud puddle. But wow, what a move that was, and a good driving control, because we go back up front. Good deal, Chris. That's a good race so far. Boy, I'm going to tell you, these guys are putting on a show right now up front. Trying to get through the rundown order here, but haven't been able to get through it so far. Race is going by pretty quick. Right now, you got a battle going on up front. Jeremy Davis right there in fourth. Boy, look at the 24 machine. Got a little bit wiggly with it. Him and Nicholas Ward right there. They're jockeying around as they head off to go side by side. That number 11 machine, he's on the outside. Evan Sorson right there as they will go door to door coming across the line for lap 36 of 40, folks. Getting close to that 20 lap marker here. Going to be very, very few left as we're getting set here tonight at Charlotte. It'll be very easy on that inside if the thing is as loose as it is. Look at a 24 getting way, way wiggly coming off the line. He's got his teammate behind him, Brandon McKissy, who has bounced back. He definitely was right there. He had a little bit of a little hiccup early on. Whoa, the 94.7's in the wall. We got a wreck. No, we didn't. Boy, those guys held on to those cars. I don't know how they did, but they did back there. Nicholas Doucette had to check up. Nicholas Ward had to check up. A lot of Nicholases, by the way. They all had to check up, and that could have been a disaster, but it puts them side by side right there. And you got old Wyatt. And it ain't Wyatt Earp, but he looks like he's a gunslinger out here. Good racing going on so far. You better believe it, Chris. Absolutely nice save, nice going right here, nice driving. So the target man himself right there is coming up through it. As right behind him, though, you've got one of the Bud machines, a 74. That's Dalen Roberts, and he got Nicholas Doucette right there beside of him on door to door. As looks like they're going to be, nope, they're going to settle it out. They're still going to go side by side coming out of turn number 4 here. And the Charlotte here, wow, they got a little bit wiggly. Be very, very careful right there because you don't want to do anything to upset that car. And look, he's got a T-Rex on the front of that thing. He's got a dinosaur trying to run down the bunny in front of him. And that Energizer Bunny's scared to life right now because he knows he got Jurassic Park behind him, and he don't want him to catch him. How you doing out there, Alexander? Absolutely. What? I won't say the last name, but unique last name. So, okay. Well, it's a good race so far. Right now, they're going side by side here, and that's for the 9th, 10th, 8th, 9th, and 10th spot, respectively. They are battling it out, dueling it out. And I'm going to tell you right there, Jurassic Park goes around him, and he had to hold on to a heck of a drift job right there, the guy did. So they're battling up front, back, the middle, and everywhere around this huge, huge track. Well, let's take it, man. If I've got it here, let's, yep, check it out. The Blimpie cam. Let's bring it up because everybody loves Blimpie. Blimpie's a good cam. As we go to the front here, Andy Trapon, he's in his hands full there with the 11 machine. And Nicholas Ward's in the mix right there as they go side by side also themselves. Who came out of the turn. That's what these guys are experiencing. They're coming out of the turns. The cars are getting very, very loose. I mean, it is dangerous loose right now. Wow. And you just got to be very careful with these things. As always, dash cam time with Andy. You can see just how close he is to these guys in front of him. It is a mess right there. He's got to be very careful and mindful. The 94 on the outside there, that's Brandon McGee. He is a Brendan McGee right there. He's on the outside. They'll go side to side down the back stretch here under caution again. Oh, we got a car flipping on its lid. And that looks like one of the Dodge Chevy machines. It's actually Nicholas Ward. Let's go back on the replay and watch that again. Watch that again as they coming out of the turn. Oh, looks like he might have got eat up by the T-Rex there a little bit. We'll have to see. No, he got loose. And then the T-Rex took a bite out of him. And, oh, it was a mess as he just gets flipped up all the way down the back stretch on his lid. Wow. I hope he don't get dizzy very easily because, man, he's going to need some headache medicine after that one. Ouch. Absolutely, John. That's the Blimpie cam. Well, everybody's going to come in here begging for tires. As lap 44.60. We go back green flag, folks. It's going to be right at almost 10 to go this time by. Well, not quite 10, but it'll get very close to 10. Yeah, absolutely, John. That definitely was some stock car gymnastics. He was doing flips, back flips, monkey flips, and everything else down that back stretch right there. Wow. I'll take your word for it, Alexander. Because if I say it, though, everybody might get the other meaning. But, yeah, there we go. Alexander's talking about hiking and biking and everything else. Absolutely, that's real life. Whew, we definitely have to call 911 for that guy. Well, it has been a very entertaining and interesting race here so far. Lap 45 here, 60 in the books. Like I say, we're not done. We're at caution number 4, which is probably what we expected. With the field we still got 25 bad fast machines out here running. Wow. It actually is, and that's the one thing I like about the Winstel is they have shorter style races, don't have a lot of, don't do a lot of laps. They have very good exciting racing though, and they just get the business done and everything else and go. Yeah, those things, holy cow. You blink, you missed the race. You went and got something to eat or had to use the restroom. We were on next week with those. Next race coming up, 8:50 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tonight we got the High Country Trucking Series presented by UNAG. We're going to be at Chicagoland for some truck action. That's right. So that's coming up at 8:50. Ought to be interesting in Chicagoland with those trucks. So, only some more interesting racing. Now it'll be a lot longer of a race because I think it's about 100-something laps or whatnot. What to pace ourselves around that one. That's right, from the south to the to the Midwest, so forth. Absolutely. Well, actually, you almost could say, John, from the south to the north, really. Chicago's a little up higher up, so there we go. We get set here to go by green flag racing here tonight. That's right, Panthers. I like my Panthers, man. Football season starting up too. I love that. Whew. I'm loving it. As the pace car's getting set here, we're coming in turn number 4. It's coming out of turn 4, excuse me. It's going to shoot off down the pit road and let these machines go back to work. When they do, they're going to cross the line. It's going to be lap 48, 12 to go. Two things you got to look out for. Lap 60, that ends it. Lap 56, caution comes out. Guess what? That ends it. So, interesting to see here. Be interested in it, and I need to quit saying so, but I don't know. Here we go. Oh, when they go around, the 7 goes around. Zach Campbell gets into him. Ouch. Wow, boy, that was a huge pile up right there. Wow. Let's watch it right here because it was a monstrous. The 7 went. GoDaddy was behind him. And Zach Campbell got right into the back of him, and boom, right in front of the field, and it took a lot of cars out. I mean, that was a car wreck right there. Pile up in turn 2, definitely is the corner phrase of good buddy Ryan W. Daniels. Wow, hate to see that one, because that took some good cars out right there. Yeah, they made it all into turn 1. And they got caught into each other. Wow. Gotta love it. Well, we love it. They probably don't. I am enjoying it. I hope you guys are out here enjoying it, because it is a tremendous race so far, and every bit of what these guys are doing on this track, man, is just wow. Amazing racing, amazing so far. So the 89 there, the GoDaddy machine, looking pretty good. Awesome race right now. K&N style cars here. Woo. Next race, 8:50 p.m. tonight. Well, a lot of late racing here. I know all the schools are starting back here soon. My youngest one, he starts school tomorrow, or starts back to school, so to say. So all the schools are starting back. It'll be fun, man, to watch that one. Very interesting. Wow, Alexander's way across the country. Woo! Well, when we go back to green flag racing here in a few, like I said, lap 56 caution comes out, ends it. By the time we go back green flag, it's going to probably be lap 53 here, and you know, 3 more laps, and yeah, that one definitely puts it. So who's all ready for school to start back out there? You go to school, Taylor? The man out point right now, Philip Snipes. Boy, he is definitely out there. We haven't talked about him all night long, but he's done snuck up there. He's like a little sniper, been a little bit invisible. Started 27th, and currently right now he's on point. He's hoping to maybe sneak a victory out of here. If he can hang on for about 3 or 4 laps and the caution come out, guess what? He's still the show here tonight. Zach Campbell, though, is sitting there in 3rd, thinking better of it. It'll be very interesting here, and anything's possible here. The Winstel Cup Series, K&N style cars here tonight. So batten down the hatches, folks, as we're getting set to go back green flag racing. Pace cars coming down the back stretch here. It's going to let them go. It's going to be lap 53. Like I said, about 3 more laps. Caution comes out that point again. It ends it. But then again, if we go to lap 60, that ends it. That's what they want. That's the magic number right there. Here we go. Pace cars coming into turn number 3. And going to come out of turn number 4 right now. It's going to shoot off down on pit road. As that man up front there, Philip Snipes. Wesley Snipes. There you go. Blade Runner. Here we go. The green flag in the air. We lap 53. Wow, got stacked up in the back. Got a car in the grass already. Hopefully it don't throw a caution real quick and get this thing underway at the front side. They're going to go 2 by 2 though. Oh, 89 into each other right there. Zach Campbell's, they're bumping each other. Their business is picking up front here as these guys are storming down the back stretch. 3 wide in the back, double set. They're 2 wide up front. Holy cow, I told you, it's picking up front. It's rung what you brung. At this time, Zach Campbell's making moves. He's bringing National Guard to the front. Goes on the inside for the lead as they cross the line at lap 54 of 60 here, folks. They are still stacked up side by side as they come out of turn number 2, storming down the back stretch. Zach Campbell puts it on point. But behind him, he has got the man Blade Witz on the inside of 3 wide going into the turn. Philip Snipes up high. Here comes the 23 though. That Winston machine right there. Man, smoking up a cool breeze. Looks like a steam shovel coming through as GoDaddies were riding along with him. You gotta look at these guys though, side by side in turn number 2, coming out of it down the back stretch. Is getting down here. They're picking it up 3 wide again in the back. You got the man on the insides. They bump just a little bit. Wow, what a race. Don't know where to go with this one, man. It is all over the place. I tell you what we'll do. We'll just do the blimpy cam. That'll give you a shot, man, of everything going on here because these guys are going side by side. Tooth and nail up front right now. Zach Campbell still in front here. Awesome racing going on as they cross the line, folks. Remember, caution at this point. It's a done deal. They're beating and banging with each other as they still storm across the line. 2 wide again. Wow, these cars are getting very edgy out there. Zach Campbell's just pulling away from the GoDaddy machine there. Blade Witt. Ryan Doucette sitting in 3rd. Justin Router there in 4th. We got Evan here that we're riding along with. He is sitting in the 5th place spot. Jeremy Davis, though, they storm out of turn 2, coming down the back stretch. Look at them cars, man, roll and come to life here as we're getting down to the end. Yes, absolutely. As lap 57 or 60, they are still setting it side by side. The auto parts machine there. Here comes Mellow Yellow time caution out. That's going to end it. Zach Campbell will win this one. Let's go back on the replay here and watch what happened to this one. Wow, what a finish. What a huge start and restart to that one. Go back here, though, and watch what happened on the replay. Brandon Howell there, though, That man looks like he got in trouble with the 83. Got the Sharpie machine out there. Well, not too sharp. They went side to side. Got loose. 78 Bud man behind him hit him. Yep, one went off in the grass. Another one right there. They mowing in the hedge clipping out there a little bit. Wow, but that's going to put an end to this one, folks, as that man up front, Zach Campbell, is going to pull it off here tonight. Blade Witt's going to be behind him, and Ryan Doucette's going to come up there in third. What a race. What a finish. Wow, you've got to love that one. That was very, very, very entertaining from the start to the finish. oh, Brendan McGee out there in the chat. Well, hey, awesome. Yeah, absolutely, John. I tell you what, and even my little one here, man, agrees with that one, don't you?
I'm surprised.
Why are you surprised?
Because I never thought, I was not expecting the race to be like that. I was expecting somebody to, like, at least find a way to at least pass him and get him first.
All right, well, there you go. You had it right there from our inside analysis here. He says he was thinking that somebody could pass Zach, but he held on to it. He's going to be the winner here tonight. Charlotte Motor Speedway for that man right there. Winstel Cup here. Awesome. Concord, Winstel Cup. Well, folks, like I say, we'll get an interview up here with the top three. Stay tuned. About another 20-30 minutes here. We're going to get live again for the High Country Trucking Series presented by UNAG. Going to be an awesome, awesome race, man, there for the Truck Series in Chicago. So, we're going to start yanking down some guys here because I know old Zach Campbell definitely won this one. Unless he blows up, but we definitely know. Blade Witt. We got to find him. Blade. I don't see Blade. Hey, Flyer. You out in the chat? Is Blade out there? Well, I don't see Blade. I don't see Blade in TeamSpeak. So, well, here we go. Zach Campbell's coming across the line for the final time here. He's going to burn those things down for us tonight. What a race. What a race. Well, let's go ahead and bring up the third place man because I don't see the second place guy there, Blade Witt. So we'll bring up third place man, Ryan Doucette. Ryan Doucette, Joe at the booth. Got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, I'll tell you what, Ryan, you brought that Miller High Life machine and was riding high all night long. What an exciting race. Big field, big cars, big power. Hot track, very slick, looked like out there. Wow, what was the race like for you?
Yeah, it was definitely a very strategic race. I was up front or in the front pack for the first half, and then once we got to around when the caution came out and we went green around that 29, I was trying to play the fuel strategy card, and that didn't end up working because we got the caution. But when that huge wreck happened, it gave me my track position back, and it ended up playing out better than it would have. Track was definitely too loose for me to gain those positions back.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I'll tell you what, you did a heck of a job bringing it back up, getting in third place, hey, and pulled it off here tonight here at Charlotte Motor Speedway for the Winstel Cup Series. I'll tell you, this season has been a tremendous, awesome season for Winstel Cup Series, and it's been a great one so far out there. And, you know, I know you've enjoyed it, and everybody's enjoyed it drivers-wise. Which game out there you want to thank for bringing home a third tonight?
I just want to thank you for broadcasting, Brennan for putting up the league, everyone who participated tonight that ran me clean, Ryan Newman, the tire guy, as always, and that's it.
All right, well, I'll tell you what, Ryan, as always, it's my pleasure to be able to bring this awesome action to everyone. And again, congratulations for bringing home a third tonight. All right, let's get on down here to victory lane. Some one happy man's got to be Zach Campbell. Zach Campbell, Joe White in the booth, got a copy?
Yes, I do.
I'll tell you what, Zach, man, you got to be one happy camper out there. You brought the National Guard machine and the whole National Guard. You needed help bringing it to the front there at the end. You powered around there, old Snipes man, on that last restart and just set sail. Caution came out. You're the winner here tonight. Charlotte Motor Speedway. And a heck of a race. I gotta admit, that was a fun one to watch out here and to call for the Winstel Cup Series. But you pulled it off tonight. How was it?
Interesting to say the least, especially with how Evan and Blade and Jeremy were all up there kind of fighting with me too. McKissick as well. They were all really fast tonight, and ended up being really interesting on those kind of first 3 long run. Well, I wouldn't call it a long run. Kind of half fuel run there, and we ended up battling it out. It seemed like one of us was faster on every different fuel run just because the leader was going out there and burning off his tires, but it became really interesting there when the 7 took 2 tires, I think, and Philip stayed out and we ended up behind him, and I'm not sure what the 7 was doing there just because I was under him on the entire front stretch, and he just came down. But I mean, I guess it was just harder racing. I was kind of mad in the moment, but we had no front end damage, so I think we were okay there. And then we took it under Philip on that restart and came home with the win. So yeah, that was a really fun, good race, especially with how loose the setup was and how 3 and 4 became really multi-groove towards the end of that one, to where the middle line was actually the best line to be in.
Yeah, absolutely. It definitely was very exciting to watch up here. I know you guys mentioned there in practice or the pre-race and all how slick the track was and how treacherous it looked, and we could even see it with the cars out there. Guys were just having their hands full. But hey, you pulled it off. You got anybody out there you want to thank for the victory?
Larry Max up on the pit box. He's smiling, doing his dance there. He's been setting up these cars right. We've gotten 2 wins on the season, so a few more races left. We'll see if we can get our 3rd after the off week next week.
Yep, absolutely. And again, congratulations for the win tonight here at Charlotte Motor Speedway, Winstel Cup Series, Zach Campbell.
All right, thank you.
All right, well, let's go up here, man, to get a results order here tonight, because Zach Campbell did put it in the victory lane. Blade Witt right there in 2nd. Man, right there, Ryan Doucette in 3rd. Justin Router sitting in 4th. Evan Sorensen in 5th. Michael Doucette sitting in 6th. Nicholas Ward 7th. Brendan McGee sitting in 8th. Josh Swartz right there. John Swartz in 9th. And Wyatt Warner in the 10th place spot. Josh Connors 11th. Philip Snipes 12th. Dalen Roberts 13th. Brandon Cruz Monsivice 14th. Aaron Smith 15th. Jose Sella 16th. Brian Wright 17th. Brett Fozzie 18th. Brandon Howell 19th. And Ivans in the 20th. Jeremy Davis 21st. Cameron Hearn 22nd. Andy Trupont 23rd. Connor Babel 24th. Brandon McKissy 25th. Travis Wall 26th. Dalen Alt 27th. Gilmore 28th. Corey Heffley 29th. And Tyler Montegi is in 30th. And then with Lisa Ryan sitting at 31st. Robert Sanchez 32. John Sorrento 33rd. Whoa, what a big field here tonight. Winstel Cup Series, though, was an awesome race here tonight at Charlotte. These guys had a field day here with the K&N car. Well, we'll be back here in about another 10 to 15 minutes. Doubleheader night here tonight. We got the High Country Trucking Series presented by UNAG. For Joe White, NOSR Network. See you soon here in a little bit. We're off out of here from Charlotte for the Winstel. What a race, folks. What a race.